Hello guys, welcome to I'm Homeopath. As you all know, today's topic is study of acid group of homeopathic materia medica. Acid group is very interesting to study and it has so many characteristic features that it gets even more interesting and easy to study and easy to remember. As this is a bit a long video, I'll be uploading it in two parts. In this video of part 1, we will be covering all the important remedies and characteristic features of acid group as in constitution, miasm and sphere of action, etc. So let's start the video. First we will see the classification of acids. Basically there are two types of acids, organic acid and inorganic acids. Organic acids are the weak acids. They are slow, progressive and produce deep pathology. Weak acid is an acid which does not dissociate completely in water solution, and generally the pH of weak acids is between 3 to 6. So these organic acids are slow, progressive and they produce deep pathology. Inorganic acids are strong acids or mineral acids. They are rapid, acute and produce deep pathology. So these are some differentiating points between organic acid and inorganic acid. These are very easy to remember and also to understand. Why we are understanding the classification of acid as organic and inorganic is because there are some differentiating points or the differentiating features from the remedies that are made from organic and inorganic acids that we will be seeing further in the video. The important remedies. Inorganic acids. Remedies prepared from inorganic acids or the mineral acids are boric acid, fluoric acid, muriatic acid, sulfuric acid, chromic acid, hydrocyanic acid, nitric acid, phosphoric acid. These acids are also named as boricum acidum and likewise. So do not get confused because of the names. The remedies prepared from organic acids are acetic acid. So this is also named as aceticum acidum and likewise. Benzoic acid, carbolic acid, lactic acid, oxalic acid, tartaric acid, picric acid, salicylic acid and uric acid. Characteristic features of acid group. Ailments from surgical shock. Surgical shock is the shock to the circulation resulting from surgery. It is often commonly caused due to blood loss during surgery. Grief. Grief means intense sorrow, especially caused by someone's death. But the grief can be due to any reason, but just to let you know the intensity of the sorrow, one example is given here, that is caused due to or caused by someone's death. But the grief can be because of any other reason also. Next is loss of sleep. Mortification. Mortification is great embarrassment and shame. Bad effects of bites and stings. Bites and sting causes local allergic response or reaction to the skin. So these acid remedies can be given as first aid after the bad effects of bites and stings. For example, carbolicum acidum is the best indicated remedy for such bad effects of bites and stings. After anesthesia, loss of vital fluids. Loss of vital fluids is when a person is having severe type of diarrhea or vomiting, or the person is having profuse sweating, or the female is lactating, then there is loss of vital fluids and symptoms arise after such loss of vital fluids. So this can be the cause that produces symptoms. Infections, bacterial, fungal, etc. For example, out of all the acid remedies, acid benzoicum is especially indicated for fungal infections. Constitution, thin, weak, broken down constitution of a person. The person who has hair loss and baldness. Pale, anemic, debility and prostration with stooped shoulders and premature old look. Debility and prostration is, we have seen, it is caused due to loss of vital fluid, or the person has general exhaustion also. And the stooped shoulders, stooping means bending over, which is commonly seen in old age people. So the young individuals who have stooped shoulders or the posture with stooped shoulders they look like old people, that is termed as premature old look. Thermal relationship, all acids are chilly, that is they are easily affected by the cold in general, except fluoric acid and picric acid, which are hot. Diathesis, hemorrhagic diathesis with black brown non-coagulable blood. Inorganic acids causes active bleeding, for example epistaxis, hematemesis, melena and hematuria. So epistaxis means bleeding from nose, hematemesis means vomiting of blood, melena means dark colored feces or stools as a result of internal bleeding or swallowing of blood. Hematuria means presence of blood in urine. Organic acid causes passive bleeding. Passive bleeding in the form of drops or flow typically result from gravity acting on an injured body. For example, slow oozing of blood in ulcer. Miasmatic background. It covers all the three miasms but predominantly syphilitic in general. Inorganic acids predominantly syphilitic miasm. Organic acids predominantly psychotic and tubercular miasm. Tubercular is the combination of sora and syphilis, also known as pseudosora. Sphere of action. Inorganic acids have sphere of action more on the skin, mucous membrane, blood and blood vessels. While on other hand, organic acids have sphere of action more towards muscles, tendons, connective tissues and endocrine organs. So this is it guys. We will be seeing characteristic mental features, characteristic physical features and general modalities in the part 2 of this acid group study. I'll upload that video soon. We'll catch you soon with the part 2 of acid group study. And if this video was helpful to you in any way, then don't forget to like and share the video and also subscribe to my channel. For any comments or feedback, use the comment section below